Now, I know we have highlighted on the bit about measuring program output and program outcome and impact assessment. But could you just, Praveen, quickly tell us that how does your organization measure the success of the program or the projects that it has supported?
Yeah, so I talked about education. Now, as Roshi said, you can't really look at education over just 1 or 2 years. I mean, you need to really look at, let's say, you have a child education started from nursery or pre-primary, primary, whatever. And for the child to kind of get to an education level of even up to 12th standard, you are looking at the impact of 12 years, not just 1 year or 2 years. And then, so we kind of, when we choose any particular educational institution to be supported, we look at giving them the long-term benefit. Then, of course, you can still, and then how many kind of students from that institution passed and got some kind of a jobs, whether it will be in the form of entrepreneurial jobs or entrepreneurial roles or working somewhere, not necessarily in the organized sector, but unorganized sector. That's one criteria of looking at the impact. But year on year also we can look at in terms of, what's the passing percentage, what kind of the marks these students got, what kind of a participation they had in the extracurricular activities, and did they kind of get certain awards, recognition, whatever. I think we encourage an all-round development of a child, and that's where we measure the performance or the impact kind of assessment. The areas of health, of course, you can say that impact can be seen much more regularly than what you can see in education. So you can see how many patients were treated and they were cured and whatever. And we just not look at the the normal medical centers, but we also look at some of the work which is being done in the long term businesses which have really created big negative impact on the country. It could be in the area of cancer, it could be in the area of we look at even child nourishment or some of these areas and how our contribution can be very effective. So that's how we try to look at the impact assessment.
Yes, thank you.
And I must say that this is where NGOs who specialize in these particular impact assessment really help, because we don't, as Piyush mentioned, it's not our business to really look at, and we can't really hire those kind of experts. So it's the best way is to go to the specific NGOs who can really do a very good job in terms of impact assessment, and they are specialists in that area.
Yes, Praveen. Thank you. And the point that you make is also actually very valid, that 1 year, 3 years is too less a time to actually identify or to analyze the kind of impact that any particular program is making. So, so quickly to summarize what we've discussed, so we all agree that yes, CSR is here to stay. Company is going to grow over a period of time, as a result of which the funds flowing out to NGOs is also going to drastically increase over the years. So, and NGOs now also have an insight as to what it is that corporates look for. So all said and done, with all its ups and downs, what the year 2020 has done for CSR is that it has officially upended the CSR movement for most companies. And they've now actually taken that path towards doing the CSR activity in a much more organized manner.